Don't know much about this game. I just know people have said that they. I've heard this song. I've heard this song before. Okay, it says resume expedition. I like started it for 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, looks like we have to do full screen. There's no full screen borderless. We use time while talking to characters doing journals or science to prevent character animations from playing during conversation. Let's just go in. Let's just go in. Outer Wilds. Need a little bit more sensitivity. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. All systems go. Glad you're excited, but remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight re-entry gray aluminum alloys, you know. Anyways, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Not toasted enough. That's pretty toasty. Hey, it's you. They said you're blasting off your new ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. Hey, I'm still going. I want to practice. I hear. I can practice? Oh, you're just saying that, but if you really want to practice with me, I guess I could help you out a little. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got. Whoa! Looks like Kerbal Space Program. Where I'd be flying. Okay. Goodness. Just enough left. Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, landing. That's why I say let you fly the real thing, huh? I guess so. And go to the observatory. That's the observatory. 4 feet. Hey, oh hatchling. I hear you're leaving to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gulson open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific actors. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. I'm told my auto survival are statistically quite high. Yeah, the space program's certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. This trajectory is linked to our Sky Shredder satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Heart. Cody. Is it your first time with Outer Wilds? Yeah, it is. What up, Kodiak? It's my first time playing. I haven't seen any spoilers for it either. I just hear people talk about it all the time, and I hear the soundtrack. So I'm finally checking it out. I'm in for such a treat. That's what I hear. I've heard it's very good. I've heard people get emotional about it, which based on the soundtrack, it feels like it's one of those type of games. You know when a game's gonna be super emotional when you hear that soundtrack, right? This pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Parthian history. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Let me move this over here. Okay, there we go. We're here. Tomorrow. So it's launch day, huh? I was going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less climbable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. Current launch pad is fine. Thanks. Oh, really? Dang. Maybe someone needs a new portrait something. A big one. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Church's drums, Rebek's banjo, and Gabbro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course. Though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space. That'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Remember that, signal scope for music. Aphra. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. I wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Huh, why not? Okay, here's the rules. Glenn and me will hide with these radios and use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Dude, this is loud. Don't forget to find both of those, okay? Found you. I won. I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Whoa. Huh? What's this? Huh? Wait, didn't the lady say that the harmonica was lost? Is that not a harmonica hearing? Did she say Feldspar has been lost? And I just... Why did they not use the signal scope for that? I found him. Guys, I found him. He's right there. Feldspar's alive. Danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. This soundtrack is, so far, good old Feldspar. We all love him. See the goat of this game. I'm gonna turn down the just a little bit because it is a little loud, but it's probably good for the stream. It's probably a good volume. I'll keep it. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you. Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast endlessness of space. But really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about the ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic Slate at least fixed the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment set up down in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave, or don't. So long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool, get to it and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Roger. There's a satellite in need of repairs? Whoa, this is trippy. That's pretty cool. Match velocity. Roger. One repair. I hear it. I'm using RCS, like in Kerbal Space Program. One more. I hear it this way. Let me see that. Is it inside? It is inside. Bow, 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 bow. Should I explore? I'll explore some. Talk to this miner dude. Miners. Tough. Hey, hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some 0G time in. So you're going in there, in the cave, hmm? What? No, I'm fine. Great. Great and fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Heh. Now I've got hand sweats. Alright. Sorry, buddy. My apologies. Return suit. Oh, bow, bow, bing, 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 bing. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurling through space, but just remember you're training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? I'll try. Observatory. This planet is small, no? Oh, you can see the curvature just from here. What's this? Hornfels, Gaussen, Feldspar, Esker, and Slate. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members. Be gone, bot. Be gone, bot. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Gaussen, Slate, and Feldspar. Feldspar is the one that is missing in deep space. Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. I'm guessing these are like Patreon supporters or something. Oh, those more YouTubers? Ow. Hey, hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last. Huh, buddy? The translator tool is inaugural flight too. I'm so excited. It's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want. Anyway, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Haha. Oh, geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going to space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You ever heard? Gabbro brought it back with him from Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see a real live Nomai. We'll see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Aw, jeez, I got a little carried away there. Aw, jeez. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there. You hear? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although the artifacts and structures may have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. What are the controls? Movement. That's it. General. That's it. There's no crouch. Okay. Doesn't it look like its eye can like open? There's something in there. One. Oh. It's a drum. Oh. Hey, that's the song. That's the song. Whoa. So the other adventures are playing the song. Coming soon. Is that DLC? What's this? The Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Attlerock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Boom, boom, boom. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated somewhere elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. Oh, sorry. I skipped the first one. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possess antlers, and quite unusually, only 3 eyes. Only 3? The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from the Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or where they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. What's that? The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting, useful ways. For example, the little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. This crystal is taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and most likely used to traverse deep surfaces. Try it. Whoa. The anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to the dark bramble. It appears well suited for living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. have here. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen and helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layer to expand. The star becomes a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observation, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. It's the fate of all suns. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the outer rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Bang, bang, bang. Bill, another science guy over here. What's this? Strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabriel claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed. Whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree. The effect is extremely creepy. That tune will forever be stuck in my head. It's... Whoa. Whoa, wait. What the? I saw both at once. Yeah, the music in this game goes crazy. Already. You map. Oh, whoa. Bang, 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 bang. Live on Timber Hearth. We have Brittle Hollow. Hourglass Twins. What is that? Is that a ship? Giant's Deep and the Dark Bramble. What's this? What is this? Is that a black hole? Look how the like space warps around it. Interesting, interesting. Can we look at this? No? What's this? This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And it'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm going to learn more about the Nomai. I'll meet up with the other travelers. I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. I think I'll start with something small. I'm gonna wing it. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar and the Great Outer Wilds Adventures tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like that's all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Dash 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 dot dot dash dot. What is that in Morse code? Someone let me know. Dash dash. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Am I supposed to just like not do anything after that? Like, don't worry about that. How can I not worry about that? I just got my whole life sucked. Hey, so did you get a good look at the Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes open and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? No, the statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant Steep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro, so maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator to find more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. So, Giant's Deep is where Gabbro is. To tell me about the statue. Do I have like a journal or anything? Like a quest book? Or is it just go with it? Any last words, Tephra? Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? You going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? Don't worry, I'll come back. That's what Feldspar said too. You have a ship log? Okay. But they never did. Hornfels will be really sad if you don't come back. Like how sad it makes them to talk about Feldspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost in space too. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of the launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. Working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Launch codes. Ship log. View entries. Only Harthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue of the observatory. Oh, okay. What's rumor mode? Oh, is this like, what is this, like Batman detective? The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Adel Rock. Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Okay, so this is kind of like my mission log. Okay, the Adel Rock's the moon. So I guess we have to go there? Calibrating the device on Adel Rock? I mean, Giant Steep is far, so maybe we'll just start with Adel Rock. Yeah, we'll do that. See beyond the horizon, illuminate dark areas, detect hazards, test the environment. A little scout. All right. The interloper? What is that? That wasn't on here first. Let's just not worry about that, yeah? Let's go to the Adel Rock. What the? Oh, I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna. Apparently, I have to make repairs. Apparently, I have to make repairs. But how? How does one make repairs? Repairing. Are we good? Looks like we're good. Whoa. Hello. We have liftoff and touchdown already. What's the scout launcher? Oh, that's cool. So it tells me what it sees. Interesting. Okay. They were calibrating some device here, they said. So let's end that device. Whoa, is that home? I think that's home. That's crazy. What do we have here? Oh. Hello. Doesn't look like anything. Oh, here we are. What's this? I mean, Feldspar there? What is that? Is that the dark one? Feldspar was a harmonica, right? Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Whoa. Whoa. I don't want it. I'm scared of that. More text. Oh, cool. Can we call oxygen? Translate. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and I can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening. When I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal, the device's indicator rotates wildly and never points in just one direction. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out a signal. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Prevent my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to pause at this, my friends, but I believe the locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Kasava, our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Well, we know why they came here now. Oh, wait. Why would I remove this? Oh, because you can put it in a different one. This scroll. Maybe there's something at the other pole as well, because we're at a pole right now, and that's what this thing is. Okay. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Nona and those of us originally stranded on Ebert Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Quantum moon locator is in yellow, so I need to remember that. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow South Pole immediately then. Brittle Hollow South Pole. Brittle Hollow South Pole. Okay, wow. Wow, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself. It's really old, isn't it? But wow, that's the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back to the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Okay. Bing, bing, bing. Wait, so what does this do? At the planet. Oh, it like amplifies the sound. Goodness. Whoever came up with that guitar part, yeah, they did their thing on that one. music, such a legend. It goes crazy. It really does. Alright, let's go check out the other pole. Just in case there's something else on here. I don't think there is. It doesn't seem like there's fall damage, right? I mean, well, maybe. If you have a jetpack. What do we have here? Esker. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? Was that you whistling? Seems lonely up here. What is this place? I mean, we know it's in Whistling. The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and need more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chirk comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro. You know how Riebeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Is that you whistling? Probably. Or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their instruments with a oscilloscope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole is marked in red on your mini-map, but the outer rock is a pretty small moon. Really, just go north. You can't miss it. I'll talk to you later, man. Alright, let's go to the North Pole like you said. Whoa, what do we have here? Esker signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Riebeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chirk play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gossin their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Riebeck's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It's probably nothing. No, it's back in today too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know it's crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. The Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. I better talk to Nice. It is peak. We should play for the first time. You can enjoy it with me for the first time. What's that? Feldspar and the banjo. Is there ever a moment where they'll be in line? I mean, it has to, right? That's how planets work. There's always a point where they're in line. There's harmonica. There's drum. Wait. Truly, now I just have fun watching others. Have I landed on the sun yet? Can you even land on the sun? The sun's kind of hot, no? No, I just got to this, wherever this is. Okay, maybe, what's this place called? The Moon? I'm just gonna call it the Moon. Unidentified signal nearby. Adelrock. But I know what the signal is. I know it's him. Oh, because I had to be close enough. Alright, let's get back to my ship and check out the log. And then... Where is my ship? Oh, it was close to this. Is that how people do that? Is that how people use that thing? Just spam it? I was close to the South Pole, no? Is that my ship? There it is. Okay. Okay. Ship log got anything new? A lot, actually. Goodness. I signal locator. A nomad device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. Though mine were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Rearback headed to Brutal Hollow to investigate something mine were doing at the South Pole. So the observatory. The Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brutal Hollow South Pole. Esker? We've probably been alone on the moon for too long. A lookout lever was static view of the solar system, asking you the signal scope here to keep tabs on the other traveler. Harmonica signal. From somewhere on Timber Hearth. The claim it sounds like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It says Gabbro. Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about Nomai's statue in the observatory. Shall we hit up Giant's Deep? Keep on expanding that line? Or should we just follow one line for now? Let's see. Well, Brittle Hollow is close, so maybe we'll just hit up Brittle Hollow. Yeah, let's just hit up Brittle Hollow. For Rearback at the South Pole. Bing, 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 bing. What's the interloper? What is that? Every path will bring forth wonders. Brittle Hollow isn't close, so maybe we just wait for our orbit to get closer. Unless like flying is just fast in this game. I have like I have PTSD from trying to get to the moon on Kerbal. Am I able to just fly there? Like, is that something that would be bad if I just flew off of this and went towards it? Bing, 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 bing. This is taking a long time. IDK if it matters too much. Roger. We have liftoff. Doesn't look like the sun's too big. Well, like if I was this close to the sun, like I'm getting sucked in, right? Like real life. You gain speed non-stop flying. That's true. I guess autopilot is good too, right? Because it'll take me to where I want to go. Is this... I guess that's why it's called Brittle Hollow. What the? What's that? What's that? What's that? That's all the things I've done. The heck? Did I just die? Well, bad news something, you still have half sleep, but there's a negative on being ceased. I know she doesn't sleep out under the stars the night before her launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. I already have the launch codes. Is this like a... Is this a Groundhog Day situation? Is it a Groundhog Day situation? Ship log. Well, rumor mode, I mean, it still keeps all of my information. So I'm guessing you slowly but surely... Is that what happened? Is that what's happening? You slowly but surely, like, unravel the mystery? Get off this planet. Let's go to Brittle Hollow. What are those the twins that I'm running at? Or is that the... No, that's the moon. Where's the observatory? I'll land here. This thing. Have here? Oh, I landed in a tree. Whoa. What just happened? Oh, what the? Wait, that's one of those rocks, right? That is both. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Isn't the Quantum Moon where they built the bigger eye detector? Boom, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum matter. The only other object we observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and these groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock is found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis: this quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend, the wandering moon, sounds the same. So the moon is right there. Huh. Oh, it moved. It moved again. Oh, it's back here. Now it's there. Is it different? Is it any different? I've also heard the signal, the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber's Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. Huh. Wait, if the sun exploded yesterday, or I guess today, does that mean I just have to like do things fast? Learn as much as I can before I die? The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire planet, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Boom is right. The trees do move. I confess, I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as the unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis: this rock shard spread is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing another nearby objects to also move about this area? It said there's knowledge down below. Goodness. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge below. The Southern Observatory. South. 5. Wait. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ow. What is this? Oh, okay. What do we have here? Oh, it's the rock. Be welcome to this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. You're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. Ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. The last of the knowledge. What up, hi? Hello. Can't really ascend them. There's not anything for me to ascend. Crossroads. What am I looking at? Whoa. Is that the observatory down there? distorting and warping. That is a large gravitational mass right there. Unidentified signal nearby. I know that signal. Hey! Ryback. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Now, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solstice long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what this civilization was like? Only, you probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell, tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says it's halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity. So I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. Well, that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? Yeah, that'd be, yeah. I learned something. Oh, cool. Okay. If you do find learn something new about the Nomai, though, I'd love to hear it. If you don't mind, I mean, where should I explore? Where should you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface, trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomais, I'd love to hear it if it's not too much trouble. Alrighty. Let's roast a marshmallow. In honor of finding Ryback. Oh! Bro carries the song. Does he know that? Does he know that he carries? It's south of here. Is that south of here? What is that? Is that the observatory? That looks like a telescope. Okay, but how does one get there? Do I just jump for it? Is that even possible? I mean, gravity, right? What's this? Can I just jump to this? What is this? Black hole not good. Here. Black hole wasn't horrible, I guess? What is this? Is the entrance? this? Whoa. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Ember Twin Projection Stone. What's that mean? Did. Oh, it just makes it rotate faster? Is that what I did? So will I just warp once that's there? Wait, no shot, you're playing Outer Wilds? Yep. Yep. Whoa. Charge, step on a warp receiver. That's about... Whoa! That actually scared me. Feldspar spared jetpack fuel. It's annoying to slip across the planet with a ship if I can't get into it. I'm leaving this here. Check my little scout. I do too use it. Hornfels, you burnt marshmallow. And the scout's integrity reading said this piece of Brittle Hollow is as stable as any, but who knows? If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well... Wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. Sweet. I was wondering if you could refuel. The Hanging City below. This game is indeed actually peak. Oh, little texture issue right there. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Katsu. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped to a black hole. What's this? Oh, is that the projection thing? Find a way down. Goodness. Can things stop exploding? The sun doesn't look too hot. Or actually, the sun does look too hot. Actually. But the thing is, like, what am I supposed to do about that? Like, it's the sun, bro. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shiny to show us its face. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon is volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis: there can exist too much lava. I strongly prefer we test the no hypothesis. I'm at the North Pole. If I go south this way, there's a hole I can take advantage of. Pause. Whoa, what did I just say? That's kind of crazy. What we have here? Unidentified signal nearby. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's keep it unidentified. Whoa. What's up here? Whoa, what is this? Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2, escape pod 3? No, I'm in contact. My equipment can't hear the other 2 escape pods. Just knows. However, if there's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. I got you. We can. Flash, the moon's approaching again. Everyone brace yourself. Swiftly. The volcanic moon's in return. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon's passed. The planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly all welcome on its surface. We need to find shelter quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we need to construct a way for everyone to climb down safely this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. What is this? Oh, it's an escape pod. This is an escape pod? So they were small, no? They were small creatures? Is this their ship? Is this their ship? Because that's their escape pod. And they had to have been tiny. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Escape pod 3. Launch escape pod 2. Launch escape pod 1. Collision imminent. Correct. Hospitable. Goodness. Emergency escape hatch. Huh. Be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. Temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. You're concerned about settlement stability. Where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod, so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone's coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the ice signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Bloom, and eloquently made. If moving to the Northern Glacier will keep us safer, then that's what we should do. Northern Glacier. I believe we can migrate to the Northern Glacier, building beneath the crust again with shelters from the volcanic interruptions. What if we use gravity's crystals to craft a stable path? Okay. I want to look at this temporary settlement, they say. Is that the eye of the universe they're talking about? That they're so bent on finding? This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal looked like an eye round with a circle of the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. None of my clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in the universe be older than the universe itself? I imagine what rare and profound knowledge is my offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Interesting. I'm getting low on fuel. Is that their base? No. Wait. Ow! Come on. No, 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 no. Black hole, leave me alone. Black hole, leave me alone. Dang it. Well. Where am I? Wait, my ship is here? Why is my ship here? How did my ship get out here? Am I tweaking? This is a part of the planet. How did it get here? Well. Well. We learned a lot this time. And we can only embrace that. Interesting. Interesting. How did my ship get there? That's part of the planet. So far away. I'm so nervous because I feel like I'm not going to do the right thing to like get what I need. Like, okay, what just exploded there and is shooting off as well? I feel like that has to be important, right? What is that? I don't have a map to. Guess I could zoom in with this. Yeah, what is that? Well, goodness. All right, I think we're gonna call it here. I know that this is a short stream, but I'm also gonna be posting these as YouTube videos, so I don't want them to go too long. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna stream long ever. I'll just have to remember to do like chapters and cut it in between. Yo, Kodiak, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. We'll probably pick this back up. Maybe we'll do like a split stream tomorrow. Maybe we'll do some Kerbal, and then maybe we'll do some of this, or other way around. Maybe we'll do some of this, and then we'll move to Kerbal. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys for chatting with me. I will be back. I will be back tomorrow for more. This has been really fun, very interesting. Soundtrack, obviously banger. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch y'all later.